All right, guys, let's get some MLB picks and props for Saturday, April 20th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off.
Still sport my Paul Skeens mustache, hoping that it brings me some good luck, but not for the first half of my bet. I gave out the A's on the money line and plus a half in the first 5 round line versus the Guardians. Before we were recording, the A's, they were down 7-1. I started off the game with a leadoff home run. I was doing my victory laps in my head, and it came to an end pretty quickly. But hey, a lot of baseball left. We're talking about baseball here. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I gave out the over 7.5 runs between the Brewers and the Cardinals. Right now, it's 1-0 in the top of the third, so we got a lot of game left. Hopefully, we can get some runs on the board in that game. Trey, let's go with the player props. How do you start us off?
Yeah, guys. 0-0 over here. I gave out Young-Ho Lee over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs versus the Diamondbacks, and Jordan Montgomery over 2.5 earned runs versus the Giants. That's the same game parlay. Game has not started, so 0-0.
Yeah, I gave out Ketel Marte plus 650 to go over 0.5 home runs tonight going up against the Giants and Blake Snell. Game has not started yet. Pitching prop Jack Flaherty over 2.5 earned runs allowed going up against the Twins. Bottom first, 2-run home run from Jack Flaherty, but since then, no hits allowed in 4 innings. So he's doing a really good job staying composed. Hopefully he gets a couple more innings in and we stay under the number there. Trey, let's go to the place for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be breaking down this Los Angeles Angels going up against the Cincinnati Reds game, and it's going to be an entertaining game to watch. Both of these starting pitchers have been right around average this year because the Angels, they're throwing out Patrick Sandoval in this game. He's 1-2 so far this year with a 4.67 ERA paired to 268 batting average and a 1.62 whip. Sandoval, he's really struggled with control, more walks than hits, to be honest with you. And the Reds, they're throwing out Graham Ashcraft in this game, and Ashcraft, he's 2-1 this year with a 4.15 ERA, paired to 254 batting average and a 1.27 whip. I just believe that Ashcraft is the superior pitcher in this game, especially since he's pitching at home. So I'm going to take the Reds here on the money line at minus 120. I love that this spread is so low that we can take them here on the money line because I do feel like they're just simply the better team. Cincinnati, they have a stacked batting lineup that can punch you in the mouth at any moment because the Reds, they average 5.28 runs per game, which is the 7th highest in Major League Baseball. So they could put up some runs on you here in this game. And I have faith in Ashcraft to hold the Angels to a low number and then hand it off to the bullpen to take us home. Give me the better team. Give me the better pitcher. Give me the better hitters and the home team here. I'm going to go with the Reds on the money line versus the Angels.
Yeah, Trey, love the play there for you. For my play today, I'm going to be taking a look at the Boston Red Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. We have a really good pitching matchup in this game. And I know that Mitch Keller hasn't been great on the season for the Pirates, but he showed me enough last year for me to trust him in this game. He might give up a couple runs in this one, but I'm still going to take the under between these two teams. There is something happening with Cutter Crawford right now. He's on a sneaky watch for maybe AL Cy Young early in the season. In his career, all with the Red Sox, he hasn't had an ERA below 4, and all of a sudden, in his 2024 start, he's been the best arm in the American League. In the first 4 games, he's gone a total of 21-plus innings, only giving up 9 hits, 1 run, while having a 0.42 ERA and a 0.80 whip. It is very hard to find numbers better than that, and typically he's going to go 5-plus innings, striking out 5-plus batters. He is feeling himself to start the year. On the other side, Mitch Keller, he did have a slow start to the season, but he has had back-to-back quality starts against the Phillies and the Tigers, going 6-plus innings in both of those games, giving up just 2 runs in each. I like this matchup going up against the Boston Red Sox for him. They're only hitting .224 in the season as a team, which is bottom 10 in baseball this year. And the Pittsburgh Pirates are on the bottom half as well in team batting average. So Crawford, he should have no problem working through that lineup. I like the under here with the 2 guys on the mound. Give me the under as the play here. Trey, let's go to the player props. How do you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with William Contreras here, and I'm going to take him to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the Cardinals. I really love this over for Contreras in this game. We're going to see him enjoy a very nice day, and I believe that for a few reasons. The first and second reason is because of his matchup, but for different reasons. I love that he's playing the Cardinals for one, because he gets to face off against his brother, Wilson Contreras, and that should give him some extra juice here in this game. And I love that William is facing off against the Cardinals because of his matchup here versus Miles Mikolas. And Contreras, he has simply owned this matchup. He's 3 for 6 in his career against Miles. So I believe that William's going to come in this game pretty confident, and that should take us to the over here, especially with Contreras being placed at the 2-hole for the Brewers, and he has a .353 batting average and a .438 on-base percentage. We're going to see Contreras get on base in this game, and I expect him to score a run or hit somebody in. So give me William Contreras to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs versus the Cardinals.
Yep, I like it. Going up against Miles McCollum there. For my batting prop, it's going to be Brandon Nimmo of the Mets to go over 1.5 bases going up against the Dodgers. The New York Mets have been a little bit broken this season, but they have been playing much better baseball over the last 10 or 12 games, and that's mainly because their playmakers are starting to hit the ball. Brandon Nimmo, he was barely hitting above 100 back on April 7th, and now he's worked his batting average above 200, hitting 217 on the year. He is starting to string together hits, having 2 multi-hit games in 2 of the last 4 games, and over the last 10 games, he's recorded a total of 12 hits out of the 15 he has all season long. So he is playing a lot better baseball coming into this series against the Dodgers. He's getting a very friendly pitching matchup here against Gavin Stone. He's going to be starting for the Dodgers in this one. Stone on the season, he hasn't been great. He coming in with a 6.14 ERA. He does give up a lot of hits, already giving up 18 on the season in 14 innings. With the way that Brandon Nimmo's been swinging the bat, I'm going to trust him going up against this favorable matchup in Gavin Stone. Give me Brandon Nimmo here over 1.5 bases as the play. Trey, let's go to those pitching props. How do you start us off?
Yeah, and Bear kind of broke him down a little bit earlier, and I'm going to hammer him home. Give me Mitch Keller to go over his strikeouts going up against the Red Sox. I love this over for Keller in this game. We should see him perform very well on the mound here in this one, and I believe that for a few reasons. The first one is because Keller, he has been awesome this year. He's a 2-1 record with a 5.3 strikeouts per game, and I believe that we're going to see him reach that 6+ strikeout number here in this one. That's because of his matchup versus Boston. The Red Sox, they have been terrible at the plate this year with 0 plate discipline. That's because as a team, they strike out an average of 10.10 times per game, which is the 3rd most in Major League Baseball. I expect Keller is going to stick in this game pretty long and just accumulate a ton of strikeouts because with that trend, we only need Keller to pitch in 5 1/3 innings to hit that 6+ strikeout number, which he has pitched that deep in all 4 of his starts this year. He's going to pitch deep, and he's going to pile up the strikeouts. Give me Mitch Keller to go over his strikeouts versus the Red Sox.
Yep, Trey, love the play there for you. For my pitching prop today, give me my guy, Zac Gallen, under 2.5 runs allowed going up against the Giants. I was going to take a look at his over strikeouts because he has been mowing people down over the last couple games. But looking at the Giants this season, they haven't been striking out as much as last year. And at home, they're the best team in baseball at not striking out. They only average 5.57 strikeouts per game at home, which is the best number by a wide margin. But I do think Gallen's going to be able to hold them to a low number in this game because he's been doing that all season long. He's had one shaky start, and that was against Colorado at Colorado. He went 5 innings. He gave up 8 hits, 3 runs, but he did strike out 10 people. Other than that, he's allowed 0 runs in 2 of his 3 starts and only 1 run in the other start of the season. Looking at the strikeout numbers, he's had 6+ strikeouts in the last 3 games, and he's been working through these lineups pretty easily, only giving up a total of 7 hits over the last 2 games, not counting the Rockies one. This matchup against the Giants, he might not be able to strike a ton of people out because they don't strike out at home, but the Giants are only hitting 230 as a team at home this season. That is not a good number. I do expect Zac Gallen to come into this game, dominate for 5 or 6 innings, giving up very minimal runs. Give me Zac Gallen here, under 2.5 earned runs as the play. Trey, let's go to that graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with the Reds on the money line going up against the Angels. I feel like they're the better team. They're not the better pitcher, and they're playing at home. That's really all I need to know here. I feel like they're going to turn it up on the Angels. Also going with William Contreras, over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs versus the Cardinals. As Bear likes to say, it's the 5th day. It's Miles Mikolas Day. That's kind of also all you need to know. Also going with Mitch Keller, over his strikeouts versus the Red Sox. The guy, he's been striking out some batters this year, kind of down from what we've seen in the past. But, hey, if there's any team to get it back up on, it's the Red Sox.
Yeah, and I'm going with the under in that game between the Red Sox and the Pirates. Mitch Keller, I love what he's doing right now. And then we also have Cutter Crawford on the other side, 0.42 ERA on the season. He's going to mow down the Pirates in this one. You think it'll be Brandon Nimmo, over 1.5 bases going up against Gavin Stone and the Dodgers. Thinking he can take a hold of that advantage. And then give me Zac Gallen here, under 2.5 earned runs going up against the Giants. As a team, only batting around 235 on the season. They don't strike out a ton, so I would avoid the strikeouts here. But I do like Zac Gallen to control this game, stay under 2.5 runs there. Guys, that's going to do it for the MLB Picks and Props for Saturday, April 20th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,